Once again, you're welcome back to our channel. Princess Sits, we welcome you to this updated content and information coming from Pastor Emmanuel Essien, the special assistant to the national president of NGO CEOs in Nigeria. And this commentary is actually channeled towards Mrs. Hani concerning her voice notes regarding how some extortions within the ecosystem coming from Pastor Pascal Anyang, the national president of NGOs and CEOs in Nigeria. And I think whatever voice note that Mrs. Hani has dropped did not sit down well with Pastor Emmanuel in the first place, and a whole lot of slug in the air has been pushed towards her to ensure that she withdraws all of those comments that have been making rounds the social media space, because they will not take it lightly for defamation of character and saying some things that are not really valid, that they are not out to extort anybody and they have not extorted anybody in the first place. So listen, pay attention to this particular voice note and pass your comment submission in the first place. Money, it's been said, is the root of all evil. That's not just money, but the love of money. Stand by, don't touch the dial. We love you. God bless you.
You are aware that I am in Abuja for this is my second month. The National Working Committee are in Abuja, not on salary. Have anybody called it that we scam them to be in Abuja? Fighting day and night, mediating, talking here and there, going to National Assembly, meeting the powers that be, that this money should be released to Mrs. Hani. My name is Pastor Emmanuel Essien, the special assistant to the national president of NGO, CEOs, cooperative owners in Nigeria, in the person of Ambassador Dr. Pascal Anyang. I am bringing this bell of warning, not just warning, but a final warning to you. I want to ask you a question. What you have done and what you are doing, the music you are singing against our national president, the insult, the abuse you are rendering on him for a selfless service rendered to all Nigerians. Are you doing it because we are on salary? We are on allowance? Did anybody call you that our national president called him or her and demanded for money and demanded for support of assistance nationwide among the CEOs, NGOs, cooperative owners, even grant handler? Where do you get all this ranting from? Why do you behave as if you are not a married woman? I'm surprised you claim to be a pastor and you have a church. Where do you get this attitude from? If you have any misunderstanding or whatever, why couldn't you make calls or make findings before you come public? Let me ask you a question. Have you ever for one seen All Pressure Grant Group from Livingstone, one of the founding fathers of All Pressure Grant Group, Oster Dawood, Ada Zion? Have they ever done this you are doing to the national president of NGO CEOs? The country director of UAAG in the person of Ambassador Dr. Professor Ken Wakama, have you ever seen him do what you are doing to the national president? The global chief, High Chief Kayode Agugu, the national chairman of Nigerian Grand Fighters, have you ever seen him do what you are doing against our national president? Are you aware that our national president is a grand fighter, a defender of the weak, the poor, and the less privileged? Have you ever seen big people like Obi Nwabo, Mama Jennifer Palata, Kendra Investment, our dear sister Princess Brenda, and the so-called big wins in grant ecosystem, great names, even Power of Five himself, Olufemi? Have you ever heard or seen them or ever encountered them doing what you are doing? Why do you do this? Who did this to you? Let me ask you a question. If you were a member of Nigeria Bar Association, NMBA or Nigerian Medical Association or Nigerian or Trade Union Congress or Nigerian Labour Congress, would you have done what you are doing to the national president of Nigerian Bar Association? And you are not sanctioned, you are not expelled. If you are a military officer or you are a service officer, would you have done this to your national leader? Rendered all these things to innocent man? Answer these questions. Madam, have you ever done this to Christian Association of Nigeria, CAN, even the Port Harcourt chapter? Have you ever done this to PFM, Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria, even at the level of Port Harcourt chapter? Why do you do this? Are you paying us for this humanitarian free service while we are just rendering for free? Are we on salary? Is government paying us? Who have we extorted or scam? We have bring calmness, we have bring unity, we have bring oneness and focus in grant ecosystem. And by the special grace of God, this money is going to land. Every Nigerians will be happy and they will all celebrate because of our effort and struggle. Madam Honey, are you aware of what we are spending every day? If we want to table what we have sacrificially spending, are you aware that I am in Abuja for this is my second month? The National Working Committee are in Abuja, not on salary. Have anybody called it that we scam them to be in Abuja? Fighting day and night, mediating, talking here and there, going to National Assembly, meeting the powers that be, that this money should be released to you and the Rivers people. Why do you do this? Fellow comrades, fellow CEOs, NGOs, enterprise and cooperative owners in Rivers State, I want all of you to be calm. We have made investigation before we came out. Please, what we are doing is not by force. After all, people went ahead and be paying other grant handlers heavy money without consulting the National Association of NGO CEOs Forum, and they will come back to complain to us. People went ahead and be paying heavy money. While this one, we had a round table that nothing should be high for our people, so there will be oneness and cooperation among us. Will you know the one that have been paying 500,000, 200,000, 150,000, 250,000 to grant handlers today? No way, no hate, no result, no green light. Why are you doing this? Please, my in-laws, I am your in-law. My two sisters are married in Rivers State, Ikwere and Okrika. I cannot do you harm. I'm a good young man. I'm a man of justice. I have abandoned everything to make sure that we celebrate, we rejoice, and we smile. If Madam Honey is right, she would have called us. Have she called anybody? Did she call the national president? Did she call me or national coordinator? Did she make any funding from us and we refuse to give her attentive or listening ears, or we refuse to reply her and explain things to her? She has never done that, but she came public to do this. Please don't join her and do what she's doing. We have every right to sanction her. We have every right to expel her. We don't need everybody. We don't need scammers. We don't need noise makers. We are doing what is good for every Nigerian. Please, we have never extort anybody. We are trying to mediate for the good of all Nigerians and every citizen of Rivers State and even the resident of Rivers State. National Association of NGO CEOs Forum in Nigeria is not a discriminatory organization. We are one Nigeria. We are one Nigerians, irrespective of where you are, irrespective of where you are residing, irrespective of where you are living. If you are a CEO, you are an NGO, you are a cooperative owner, you are qualified to be part of us and enjoy the dividend and the profit and the blessing that is coming to this association. If you are not a citizen of Rivers State, feel free, that house belongs to you. Whatever others are enjoying, you will also enjoy. Cooperate with the state executive, cooperate with the national. If anybody scam you, call us. We are here morning, noon and evening. Has anybody called me, I insulted that person? Have I ever abused anybody? Even when you call me, I am on another call. I return calls, I make calls, I answer calls, I give answers to questions. Even our national president. Please, we are matured people. Remember, this National Association of NGOs, CEOs, cooperative owners, lawyers are here, doctors are here, pastors are here, laborers are here, bankers are here. I want all of us to behave maturely. The only state chapter that we have seen this is Rivers State. In the whole 36 states, and it is not painting a good picture. Please, Rivers State should not do this. Please, please, let this country not see Rivers State as immature people, which Rivers State are not. Rivers State are intelligent people, respectable people. Rivers State is a state that welcome and accommodate every tribe and every tongue and every languages in this country. Rivers State is not a bad people. Rivers State people are not bad people, please. May God bless you. All the NGO CEOs, cooperative owners in Rivers State, may God bless you. Please keep maintaining peace. Ask questions, we will answer. The man named Mr. John Clement, I told him that he is not an emperor, and he said he's not an emperor. He's a leader. He's a father. Ask him question, he will answer. And we are monitoring what is happening. He will not abuse you. He will not bruise you. He will not crush you. He said, we are all leaders. We are public servants. We will render service to God. Remember, we will give account to the Almighty God. Once again, happy weekend to all the members of National Association of NGO CEOs in Rivers State chapter.